All right, welcome back here to Husky Gymnasium. Welcome to Three Borders Sports Network. Welcome to those of you watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 125. Game number 2 of our doubleheader today, the EDC boys basketball action here on Three Borders Sports Network. We've got the I'm looking at the number 1 in the EDC. We've got the Devils Lake Firebirds coming in here. They're tied in the 5th spot for the EDC boys basketball, and Wahpeton Huskies in 4th place in the EDC at 2-1, and the Devils Lake Firebirds at 2-2 here early in the EDC season. Welcome everybody. I'm Joe Schreiner. I'm joined up here by my partner in this whole thing is Brian Watson. B-Dub, welcome again.
Thanks, Joe. I'm trying to catch my breath here.
I know you are. So we'll take a quick break and then we'll come back. And again, our pregame show is brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Dr. Andrea works on all men and women of all ages, and she has a chiropractic acupuncture as a possible alternative. Stop and see Dr. Andrea on I can't even talk about it, Dakota Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. I'm all wound up. I had to run down to the restroom quick, and of course everybody wants to talk to you about the Lady Huskies victory.
Well, I suppose.
Yeah, everybody wants to talk about it. Let's take a quick break here, Brian, and we'll come back here again on Three Borders Sports Network. The Firebirds and the Huskies coming up next.
Square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota, or that we've been around for over 60 years. How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Thank you, Andrea.
Thank you, Dr. Andrea, for being our pregame show sponsor. Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Dr. Andrea works with men and women of all ages, and she has chiropractic acupuncture as a possible alternative. Stop and see Dr. Andrea on Dakota Avenue, our pregame sponsor. Well, B-Dub, I know it's been hectic for you all day today, and you're going to come up here and you're going to produce and do some color for me. I appreciate that.
I can relax now. My game's over.
All right, it's time for our starting lineups. Our starting lineups brought to you by Miller & Associates and American Family Insurance, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. Our PA announcer, Noel Eckroth, is about to introduce our national anthem shortly. Again, our starting lineups brought to you by Miller & Associates. And PA announcer Noel Eckroth will be, well, we're not going to have it.
No, game 2. So
that's right, game 2. So we don't have to have a national anthem. So our starting lineups will now be brought to you by Miller & Associates, and Noel Eckroth will be providing the starting lineups. And I did not have time when I took my quick bathroom break, Brian, to get starting lineups, so I'm just going to have to listen to Noel. Drew Hofstad gets the start, 6'1" junior. Brady Goss gets the start, 5'8" senior. And here's Parker Brodina, averaging 20 points, 11 rebounds for the Firebirds, 6'4" sophomore. Oliver Worth had a good game last night, I believe, against Fargo North, averaging 10 and 6'6" sophomore.
He had 12 and 5 last night against Fargo North.
And the fifth starter is Wiley DeLorme, and he is a 6'5" junior. So some height across the front line for the Devils Lake Firebirds. Head coach Dustin Brodina, Patrick Thomas, and Nick Kreil are the assistant coaches. Now the starting lineup here for your Wahpeton Huskies. The Caden Hockert wearing number 4, 5'11" senior. I'm assuming Caden Kappas will be coming out next. He's a 6' senior. Kappas averaging 13 and 4, Hockert 11 and 3 as far as rebounds, 3 rebounds per game. Number 23 is going to be 6'4" senior Ethan Mannock. Mannock averaging a double-double. 14 points, 16 rebounds, beat up.
Mannock a walking double-double down there. We'll see if he can get it done tonight.
Riley Timian gets the start for Coach Ralph today, 6'2" senior, averaging 5 points and 4 boards.
Yeah, Timian can knock down some open shots, see if he can get that going early.
And Ted Moneri getting the start tonight. Had some good minutes off the bench for Coach Ralph in the previous games, and he gets the start tonight.
Hard work pays off, Joe.
Jeff Ralph, head coach. Joe Caveney, Casey Materi, Andrew Lundsetter, and Jordan Ralph. Team field goal percentage for the Huskies, 41% unofficially. I did that all on my own, Brian. And team free throw percentage for the season so far unofficially, 65%.
You get the calculator out on that one?
I did, yes. I did that the other day. I got the calculator out. So we're just about ready to go. Ethan Mannock will probably go to center circle, and it looks like he'll be jumping up against Oliver Worth, the 6'6" sophomore. So here we go, our opening tip is going to be brought to you by Thrivent Financial and Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Our opening tip, Worth and Mannock, and Worth controls. Thank you, Will Ulick. As the Firebirds control here, Huskies come out in a man-to-man defense right away here, Brian. Shot from the paint, no good. Mannock gets his first board.
Mannock on his way to his double-double with the first rebound of the game. Double flake and man-to-man.
Brings it up. Kappas looks for Hockert, trying to shake free. Couldn't get free. Well, he passes off to Mannock on the give and go to Kappas, and a block underneath there by DeLorme, excuse me.
A good help by DeLorme, able to come over and get his hands on it, and a good steal there by the Huskies right away to give it right back.
Kappas with the steal, tips it right into the hands. Huskies come back with it. Riley Timian out top between the circles now, picks up his dribbles, got to find help, he finds Kappas. Kappas guarded out high by Goss. Near side, bounce pass down low to Mannock, and he tries a reverse layup. Moneri tried to get the rebound, put back, not there.
Yeah, Ethan could have just went straight up with that little drop step, go up and score strong. Tried to do the reverse and didn't get anything.
And there's a nice little bucket there by Brodina, Parker Brodina with his first bucket. He was kind of intimidated by Mannock, but Mannock didn't have the timing.
Yeah, Ted got to do a little better job standing on the ground there.
Kappas down low to the baseline to Mannock. Back out to Kappas on the wing. He's going to drive into the paint, puts it up. Shot is partially blocked, but they're going to whistle a foul, I believe, on DeLorme.
Yeah, both Worth and DeLorme there. Good help on the inside, but a foul on the shot.
Worth and DeLorme, there's a 6'6" and a 6'5" respectively there, Brian. That's a lot of length in the middle.
Yeah, a lot of trees in there.
Yep.
You know, sometimes these short guys, they got to, pick their spots and not try and go all the way in there and pull up and see if they can knock it down.
Kappas, 78% free throw shooter on the year so far, missed his first. 11 of 14 on the season coming into today. Second one finds the bottom. Had to roll around a bit, but found the bottom. 2-1 lead for the Firebirds.
Huskies will stay in man-to-man.
And Maneri with the defense, but he's going to draw the foul. Penetrating on that one was Parker Brodina. He'll go to the line for 2 on the foul by Maneri.
Devils Lake doing a good job attacking the basket early. Brodina going hard to the basket. They're able to draw the foul.
Nice crowd on hand here as a doubleheader for the girls and the boys as that one bounces in. Brodina, 66% free throw shooter on the year. Had 9 points, I believe, last night or yesterday against Fargo North, and that one's good. He's got 4 already today.
Full court pressure here by Firebirds.
Maneri gets it into Manock in the corner, finds it over to Kappas. Caden will bring it up on the dribble.
Yeah, just man pressure, just got to get it in and then clear out.
Riley Timian into the paint, goes up, and it's partially blocked there. Pressure defense underneath by DeLorme, and he'll control coming up. And it's tipped away there by Caden Hockert.
Huskies got to be a little patient on offense. They're trying to attack right away, move that ball a little bit, get a reversal, and then try and go in there. You know, their guards, with those big guys inside, they're not going to be able to get all the way to the basket. It might be 1 or 2 dribbles and just pull up at the elbow.
It's going to be important for Caden Hockert to hit a 3 or 2 to start with, I think, Coach.
Well, he certainly can knock them down.
Speaking of a 3, there's a 3 for Parker Brodina. He's got all of the points here for the Firebirds so far here in the first half.
Yeah, Brodina making it look easy right now.
A little bit too strong to the hole was Manock, but the Huskies control and a quick release from Hockert, and the Firebirds control on the miss. Firebirds playing with some pep, even though they had a game yesterday against Fargo North, Brian.
Yeah, those back-to-backs can be tough, Joe, but you know, if you're well-conditioned, you're ready for them, and Firebirds look pretty good right now.
Wow,
they got 3.3 there.
Oliver Worth, 28% from the field on 3-point shots. Got his first one here today, and it's a 10-1 lead.
Yeah, this is just basic man pressure here. Just get it to your point guard and let him bring it up.
There's a pressure foul. Is he calling Kappas for the foul or what?
Timeout there.
Oh, quick timeout. Okay. Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and the crew on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Carlson Family Insurance timeout. It's 10-1. We'll be right back.
Safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Welcome back to Husky Gymnasium. Huskies fall behind early here, 10-1. To the Firebirds. Riley Timian in the backcourt, and he'll hand it off to Kappas. We'll get it up into the front court. Again, the Huskies trail by 9 here early in the first half. Bounce pass goes into Manock. He thought about the slam, but had to back off and put up 2.
Yeah, they should be able to work that. Got him 1-on-1 on the block there, and that time able to go straight up and score.
Again, working out high. Worth kicks it over to the outside to DeLorme. The 2 big guys handling the ball, trying to go against Manock, and it's tipped away. Who's it going to be?
We're going to talk about it here. Good defense there by the Huskies.
I don't know if Caden Hockert tipped it or not, but they're going to say it's off the hands of the Firebirds. Caden got away with one there if he did. As Jaden King checks in now for Ted. Jaden King getting his first action. 6'4" junior for the Huskies. Also coming in now is Trayton Malk. I saw his uncle when I went on a break, and he thanked us for all the good coverage that we do of the Huskies or our football, and he was the uncle of Trayton.
Trayton certainly had a great football season.
I think he said he was from up by Thief River, so.
Really?
Yeah.
Malk's all over.
Oh, yeah, ain't that the truth. As Trayton hands the ball off now to Kappas, trailing by 7.
Yeah.
We got a whistle in the backcourt by Bo Brodina.
I'm just curious to see how close they're going to call it. Brodina a little bit handsy. Got to keep those hands off. They might let you put it on one time, but that second one they're going to call. And, of course, 2 hands is going to be immediate foul.
Pass goes underneath to Manock. He wants to work it, and he'll kick it out to the baseline. Now top to Hockert. Shuffle step into the paint. Drives in, puts it up. Underhand layup for Caden Hockert for 2.
Yeah, nice drive there. Late on the help, able to get all the way to the basket. Good finish there for Caden Hockert.
So it's a 5-point lead now. The Huskies come back, scored 4 in a row. The 3-point shot's a little bit too long. Put back no good. Battle for the board underneath, and Jaden King controls.
Yeah, Huskies got away with one there.
Yep. Battling with worse. Here comes Kappas, gets the drive, puts it up and in for 2. So here come the Huskies, the 6-0 run.
Yeah, we'll see how the Firebirds do here as the game goes on. Having played last night.
Basket there by Hofstad. Go ahead.
Just see if they can keep up this full court pressure and this pace for the entire game.
Bounce pass goes up ahead to King, spins, moves, battles for his own rebound, and it's coming away with it is Bo Brodina. It's going to get double teamed by Mauk, and we got a whistle, jump ball, possession arrow to the Huskies.
Yeah, Brodina taking that one to the coffin corner, and the Huskies do a good job trading, rotating over, and you'll take a trap in that corner anytime you can.
Hockert going to inbound. He'll bounce it into Trayton Mauk. Guarded by the 6'5", DeLorme.
That's a push there. Yeah.
Yep. Devils Lake fans ain't happy with it, but there was a push there by Bo Brodina. That'll be his second personal. I agree with the call, Brian. I don't know if you would if you were down there. But
I thought it was a push there.
Yep.
I thought the official on the far side was blocked and maybe didn't see it, but the official that was behind here saw it and called it.
Huskies get the ball inbound just in front of the timeline. Trayton Mauk brings it, looks for a cutting. Hockert to the bucket, up and in for 2.
Yeah, that's a good play there. Just put your foot in the ground, go back door. Good pass there by Mauk. Good backdoor play for the Huskies.
I'll go the Huskies in the rotation. Firebirds rims out on the shot by Parker Brodina, and a whistle and a foul.
I think that's going to be a trip maybe on Mauk. I couldn't see who was there.
Yeah, looks like 11. Trayton Mauk with the foul. Nice to have you up here, buddy. I think it's our first basketball game of the year.
Yeah, my first basketball game of the year. I've been busy.
I
don't know if you know or not. I've been a little bit busy.
Yep. It's going to send Bo Brodina to the line. 50% free throw shooter, just 2 of 4 on the year, and he makes it 3 of 5.
But we've had some games that have been canceled. We're going to do some games over in Breckenridge, and those got canceled. We weren't able to do those. So
yeah. I see the Cowgirls were here watching your game today too.
Yeah, I'm sure they were scouting us.
Yeah, I'm sure. Brodina misses on the second, but a rebound underneath by Parker, and he'll put it back up, no good. And a battle for the board as Jaden King comes away with it.
Yeah, Jaden doing a good job just going straight up and able to get that rebound too. Trayton to the basket. Nice
layup by Trayton Mauk. He'll get 2. And the Huskies trail by 2 with 12:25 remaining.
Yeah, this just in. Trayton Mauk is pretty quick.
Bounce pass goes a little bit long, and Caden Hockert picks it up on a loose, and they're going to whistle him for the carry.
You don't see that very often.
Yeah, you don't see that very often anymore. They used to call it a lot in our day, buddy, but you don't see it much today. But Caden Hockert was whistled.
Well, he was just trying to get the ball under control, and he might have gotten his hand underneath it, but like I said, you don't see that very often.
Sam Engett checks in. He'll get the inbound pass. Get it back to DeLorme. And a block foul is going to be whistled there against Cluton.
I mean, same call that they called in the full court there. They called that on Bo Brodina on Caden Hockert. So same call there on Jackson Cluton trying to cut off the baseline.
Pass comes in.
Gotta be careful. Illegal screen right there.
Yep.
That's Sam Engett.
Yep, good call, Brian.
And just sliding over, trying to set that screen. Then once contact's made, you can't move. And he kind of slid to his right, and a good call there by the official.
And a bounce pass goes errant, intended for Kappas, and coming away with it, there's Bo Brodina, a little jumper, and he gets the foul on Kappas. Maybe a little frustration from Caden.
Well, I think now, Joe, you're 6 minutes into the game, and they're calling it tight.
Yep.
So I think as players, like we try and tell our girls, hey, you got to make adjustments to how they're calling the game. And you just have to kind of you can't do those things. Sometimes you can get away with them. If you can, you continue to do them. But they've called a couple quick ones here early, and you got to make the adjustment as the game goes on.
So Brodina makes his first one. 12:03 in the first half left. Manock checks in for Jaden King. And back in quickly is Oliver Worth, and he'll give Parker Brodina a breather. 6'4" sophomore checks out.
Now the Huskies are going to have to sort of do some of the same stuff that we tried to focus on in our game. Devils Lake's bringing a lot of pressure, and they're going to have to handle this pressure for the entire game.
Hockert with the rebound. Gets it over to Kappas. Now over to Malk. Into the corner. Reach in, and the Firebirds save it. Good defensive play on the other end by the Firebirds. Up we go to the other end. Brodina jumper, no good. And on the weak side rebound, Cluton rips it down.
Yeah, good rebound there. Huskies got to settle down on offense.
That's what Coach Ralph wants out of Jackson Cluton. Good defense and some rebounding. If he gets points, it's a bonus. Hockert for an open look. Come on, Caden. Get it in there. Attaboy. Hockert with his first 3 of the game.
Yeah, good drive and kick. I think for the Firebirds, you don't want to rotate too much off of Caden Hockert because he'll knock those down just as he did there.
So we're tied at 14 at the 11:15 mark, and here's a steal by Hockert, and we get a block foul underneath in the backcourt, excuse me. And I can't read his number. Is that 13? It is. Parker Brodina. No, it was not. It was on 23, not 13.
23.
So DeLorme picks up, I have him for 2, but they said 1 on the scoreboard. Okay, I'm wrong. I'll go with 1, I guess. As he checks out, I got him for 1 scoreboard, or 2, but scoreboard says 1.
I think it might be a second, but
I thought that's probably why he came out, I would think.
I would think so too.
Timian with the inbound pass. Comes across the Husky logo, back out top now. To the high circle is Caden Kappas, guarded there by Goss. To the corner, Timian looks at 3. Rolls off the front iron, no good, and the rebound goes underneath to Bo Brodina.
That's his shot. He can make that
Riley
three-pointer.
can do that one.
A little bit rushed there on that one.
Hang it over to the corner, Gage Meyer, who checked in. Puts up one high off the glass, and Manock tips it to himself for the rebound. And he'll bring it up across center line.
Well, the Firebirds definitely want to keep that ball out of Caden Kappas' hands.
Oop, Jackson got his hands in there just a little bit too far and fouls Gage Meyer. I'm sorry, Brian. Go on with your thought there.
It looks like the Firebirds want to try and keep that ball out of Caden Kappas' hands as much as possible, make somebody else bring it up as, Manock had to bring that ball up.
Parker Brodina checks in for Meyer. Go ahead.
That's a tough foul there by Cluton. You're 80 feet from the basket. That's not one that you want to give up.
Yeah, he stuck his arm in there and just tried to rip the ball, and he ended up ripping the arm and got the whistle. Tied at 14, 10:20 remaining. Everybody just kind of stopped in their tracks there, and now it goes over to Parker Brodina down to the baseline. Tries to go outside, and it's tipped away there by Hockert, and it'll stay with the Firebirds.
Yeah, good defense there by Cluton, not giving up the baseline and then going straight up. A little bit of contact, but good job one-on-one.
15 seconds on the shot clock for the Firebirds. Bounce pass comes in, down low to Worth, and across over to Engett for 2.
Yeah, good look there, able to find the open man on the backside when the double team came.
Back the other way, Hockert all the way, and it rolls off the rim, no good, and the Firebirds control. And there's a reach by Riley Timian.
Yeah, two-hand push there. Huskies got to be careful against this pressure. You're not always trying to get a steal. Sometimes you'll take a bad shot, and I think that was a quick early shot there on the drive by Hockert.
Hofstad checks back in. Out goes Bo Brodina. Cluton checks out as Maneri checks in for him. Out to Hofstad. He's going to take a long 3, 6 feet beyond the arc. And so that means a long rebound, and he tried to save it, goes right into Trayton Malk's hands. He gets the big guy to jump, and he'll put it up and off the glass. Good move by Trayton Malk, Brian.
Yep, good job there, reading the situation. No, he's not going to be able to go in there. Doesn't want to get a block, come to a stop, and put it up.
Trayton Malk almost with the steal there. Goss with the ball now, out high, guarded by Moneri. Pass goes out top to Parker Brodina, down low, inside, puts it up and in for 2 for Parker Brodina.
Brodina with a good finish there.
Parker Brodina with 9 points here of the 18.
Already up to his total that he had last night at Fargo North.
Manock runs into defensive pressure by Goss, and he's going to get whistled for the charge. As Manock, don't you have to be able to come down, Brian, when you're on the offensive side?
I actually think that he traveled before the contact. So.
Oh, okay. So that's Manock's first personal here with 9 minutes remaining. 2-point lead here for the Firebirds. Engett to the left side elbow, kicks it back out top to Worth for 3.
Yeah, good pick and pop there. Just a little screen, and then the screener pops back and able to knock down the 3.
Worth has got 2 3-pointers in the game so far with 6 points. Timian kicks it over to Manock. Finds Kappas on the wing for an open look. Short. And underneath the basket rebound by Hofstad. He's going to try and get it up front and off the hands of Goss, and it'll be Husky ball.
Huskies a little bit out of sync. Again, another early shot there in the offense. When they've taken their time and run the offense, they're able to get a good look. And some of those quick ones they're not able to knock down, and they end up turning into transition baskets for the Firebirds. They turn it over that time, but they've got some in transition off of the misses of the Huskies.
So the Huskies with the ball here, trailing by 5 now at 8:20 to go. Kappas gets it up ahead to King. Bounce pass goes into Manock. It's kicked away there by the Firebirds. It'll be Husky ball underneath their own basket.
See if they can get Manock inside. There's been a couple times early where they've got him.
Trayton Malk goes to the left elbow. Gives it back to Timian. Jaden King from the corner. A little bit too strong. Whistle and a foul. Yeah. Riley was pushing off.
Yeah, good call there. Right underneath the circle. Timian not able to get in position, and then a little push off there.
We'll go the other way for the bonus as the Huskies with 8 team fouls here at the 8:02 mark.
Yeah, kind of tough for Riley to hide that one right in front of the official.
Yeah, it was right in front of us too.
A little different when you're in a crowd down there. You can, those little guys can get away with it, but down there one-on-one, tough to let go.
Worth misses the free throw. He's got 6 total, both on 3-point field goals, and the Huskies come away with it. Hawker down to the corner. They try to go inside to Manock, and good weak side pressure from behind by Drew Hofstad, and it's knocked out of bounds.
Well, that is good help there by Hofstad. Reading it and then moving on the pass and able to get there and knock it away.
Kappas gets everybody in motion, finds King breaking to the bucket. Goes right back into the hands of Caden. Caden's got to flip it out to Malk. He'll go upside, and did he step on the line, or is there a foul?
That'll be a foul.
So Trayton Malk's going to go to the line, and that foul was on Hofstad. That'll be his first personal, I believe.
Well, Devils Lake certainly brings the pressure. Their man-to-man is aggressive.
Sure do. Malk's first free throw is off the mark. Trayton so far in the year, 75% free throw shooter. And still 0 for 2. Thought maybe the announcer jinx was going to go reverse. There's a 3-point shot put up by Parker Brodina, and a putback up and in for Worth.
Just no box out. It's tough in transition when those threes go up, and if it's not a long rebound, it can be easy second chance points.
Chipped away, and good defense on the other end as Trayton Malk hustling back. But he gets the foul on Parker Brodina. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, I think that's one you're okay with.
Yeah, I would be. That's 2 fouls now on Trayton Malk, and going to the line is Parker Brodina. 66% free throw shooter coming into today. Cluton now comes in for King.
7 minutes to go here. He's going to let Trayton ride a little bit with the 2 fouls. And I think Timian has 2 fouls too. So,
and that second free throw no good. Hawker for 3. He wants to start hitting that 3-point shot. Manock in the middle, and he gets fouled from behind, I believe.
Get Worth?
Nope. It's on Brodina, Parker Brodina. I thought it was maybe on Worth too, but So the Huskies trailing by 7 here, Coach. They want to try and do something here as we get close to the end of the first half.
Yeah, just try and cut into this a little bit. I still think they're a little bit rushed and out of sync. I mean, that's due to the Firebirds, their pressure. You have to be able to handle that and play with some composure and run your stuff. But they take some shots that are quick. They're able to get the offensive rebound there, but those quick shots turn into layups for the Firebirds.
So the Firebirds, Delorme out on top between the circles, between the legs, over to Worth. Back to Delorme now. Thought about the 3, pulls it back down off to Hofstad. Now over to the near side. Brodina drives, puts it off the glass. Manock sweeps it off the board. Kappas to Hockert. Back to Kappas on the near wing.
Cluten had a chance to repost there. He was open on the block. They go away from him.
Now to Cluten, back to Kappas on the near wing.
There
13 on the shot clock. Cluten was falling out of bounds. He tried to bounce it off the Firebirds, and it went right into the hands on the other side of Delorme.
Yeah, anytime the ball is on one side for a long time, that's a nice shot there by Brodina. Anytime the ball is on one side for a long time, the Firebirds do a good job of help defense. They're not hugging their guy on the weak side. They're there ready to help.
Parker Brodina with the 3. Here comes Hockert driving through the lane. Tried to get it up on the roll. Didn't get a foul called. Looking for it. And it goes the other way, and there's a 2-point shot up on the other end by Delorme.
Quick shot by the Huskies leads to a fast break layup by the Firebirds.
There's a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well, as the lead is now 10. 5:55 remaining on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. It's 28-18. We'll be back after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
All right, welcome back to Husky Gymnasium. Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson, Three Borders Sports
Getting you
Network.
back to what you
Huskies trail by 10 here. What's Coach Ralph telling the guys? You got to settle down and get the ball to work around. What are you going to do, Brian?
I think so. I think just got to settle down a little bit, be more productive down here on the offensive end. The Firebirds' pressure is doing what it's intended to do. Yeah, you want to try and get steals in the front court if you can, but it's forcing the Huskies to be out of sync, to take some shots that they're not used to, shots that are out of rhythm, and then they're leading the layups for the Firebirds.
Parker Brodina leads the way for the Firebirds with 12 points, unofficially 8 points for Worth. Brodina averaging 20.
Got to get it in.
Bounce pass does get in to Kappas. And everybody clears out for him, so Caden will bring it up with the dribble. Couple
Good
seconds
D
to
by
spare.
Goss there, just able to get that thing away.
There they finally call the foul pressure on Ethan Manock. We talked about it during the break, how they should try to get it into Manock a little bit, Brian, and there it is. But the pressure from Parker Brodina draws the foul.
Yeah, I think you got to try and get one rotation out of it, get the ball reversed, and then see if you can get it in.
Manock's first free throw is good.
They do a good job of pressuring the ball and denying that entry pass.
Jaden King steps over to the scoring table. Manock gets the free throw. He's 4 for 4 from the line today as Matt King checks in now for Cluten. It's an 8-point lead. 5:42 remain in the first half. Hofstad to the near side, now over to the other side to Goss. Goss going to penetrate right side of the paint. Manock gets up high to block that one, and back we go the other way.
Good block there coming from help.
He was looking for that one the whole way, I think.
There it is. You can see Ethan looks open on the block, but Brodina's there ready to help right below the basket.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Mauk kicks it back out to Kappas, 6-5. Kappas with a free throw jumper, a little bit too strong off the back iron. Rebound by Goss. Tries to get it up ahead to Worth. Baseline, Oh, and he finds Parker Brodina, but he gets his foot back up and in for 2. Yeah. 14 for Brodina.
Yeah, somebody lost Brodina in transition there. Able to get the easy putback.
Here comes Manock, penetrate drive. He's going to go up for the hoop, but he's fouled on the way up. I don't know if it's going to be on Brodina or Worth.
I mean, it's a good drive, Joe. It's one-on-one, but go in there to score. He's going in there to draw the foul. Go in there to get 3, not just 2.
So Manock's going to go to the line, trailing by 10. That one's off the mark. His first miss of the day.
Every time you go in there like that, you're going in there to score. Forget about trying to draw the foul. Get to the basket, put that thing in.
I missed something here. I didn't see what the buzzer was for. I didn't see anybody come in, but Manock's second free throw no good, so 2 in a row he missed on that one. Huskies needed that one to stay within double digits, obviously. Parker Brodina up on the other end now with the dribble and the ball. Gets it over to DeLorme. Looks for help. Finds Hofstad, guarded there by Mauk. 2 quick guys there, and Mauk's going to get whistled for the pressure. Too handsy?
I mean, they're calling it tight, Joe. I mean, you just have to adjust, and Mauk was right up in his grill. I don't think he got him with the hands, just a little body bump. And now that's his third here with 4:23 to go in the first half, and I think you got to get him out of there.
And the free throw is good by Hofstad. Coach Ralph hasn't made the move yet to get Trayton out of there. And trust the youngster to be careful here the last one.
Well, you got to be careful that you don't get one here on the offensive end out of control.
Jaden King brings it across with the dribble, and Hawker picks it up on the tip.
The Firebirds do a good job of rotating on defense. There's another one right there.
Yep.
Call for the foul.
Hofstad.
But just a good job of rotating and help. Coming to trap sometimes. They're good at what their assignments are.
So Hofstad picks up his second foul. Here comes Moneri into the scoring area. And Manock gets the free throw. Moneri comes in. Also, Timian comes in for Mauk. And Moneri comes in for King. So going to the bench with 3 fouls. Probably won't see him again here in the end of the first half as Trayton Mauk.
And we'll see what happens here, but it might be a while before he gets in the second half, too.
DeLorme out top to Hofstad. Firebirds moving the ball around offensively. Down to the corner is Brodina, and there he goes. And he finds an open Hofstad in the corner for 3, a little bit long. And out of the hands of Moneri off his leg, and it's out of bounds, Firebird ball. Firebirds, 11 seconds on the shot clock. Go ahead.
Firebirds do a good job there, and they're 5 out. Able to drive into the lane, and then a weak side kick out for a 3.
Yeah, nice pass from Parker Brodina. Little inbound play, nice little 10-foot jumper, up and in for DeLorme. DeLorme averaging 13, he's got 4.
He had 22 last night against Fargo North.
So here comes Caden Campus with the dribble and the ball, gets across the... Who's counting? Campus with the jumper, no good. Coach Brodina on the side there wanted a 5-second call. He says, who's counting?
He sounded like a coach I
know. Travel there on Hofstad and the turnover. We'll go back to the Huskies.
Not going to say which coach.
No, we won't say. 3:20, 13-point lead here now for the Firebirds as 3 substitutions come in. It was 1. Gage Meyer was 1 tip from behind off Timian. Ball on the floor. They're saying that Timian was on the floor when he was touching the ball, so it'll be out of bounds. Firebird ball.
Firebirds got away with one there. A little 2-hand push in the back, and that ball went bouncing away.
So Brady Goss gets the inbound pass. He'll kick it back over to DeLorme. Now we're into the corner. Back out top to Worth. DeLorme on the wing. Gets a screen. 3-point shot up and good. Nothing but net for Worth. His 3rd of the day, Brian. He's got 3 3-pointers.
Little jab step. Get off me. I'm going to knock it down.
Manock tried to find Hawker cutting to the bucket. and it's off of Hawker's hands. It'll be Firebird ball as the Huskies trail by 16 now. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. A Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to see Eric Carlson and the crew on 2nd Avenue, downtown Wahpeton. We'll be right back after this. The Huskies trail by 16.
No matter what each growing season brings, it starts with high-quality seed. For 4 generations, Thunder Seed has combined extensive experience in genetics with the latest innovations and technologies to provide corn and soybean product we proudly plant in our own fields. The result is product that is proven to bring great emergence, exceptional yields, outstanding agronomics, and, most importantly, significant profitability. Thunder Seed, first in the field.
All right, we're back here at Husky Gymnasium. The Firebirds lead the Huskies 37-21. The Lady Huskies victorious earlier today, 87-72. Nice win for your Lady Huskies, Brian.
I'll take it, man. It wasn't
4-0.
It wasn't easy. The score, it was a lot closer than what the score was.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you that, so.
The Firebirds, Lady Firebirds, kept battling back. You had them down by, I had it down as much as 20. You thought it was 18, but
it was up there, and they just wouldn't go away.
No. So here come the Firebirds with the possession and the ball, and Coach Ralph called that timeout to see if he could stop the bleeding. Jumper, and what are we going to call, before the foul or before the shot, obviously. Foul's up on top by Moneri. Nope. Timian. So that'll be his third foul.
Third. Bergey's going to come in for Timian, no doubt.
Hingen rings that one around. So Noah Bergey, 6'2", junior, checks in now. His first action of the day for Riley Timian. Riley sits down with 3 fouls. Trayton Malk with 3 fouls. Huskies trail by 16. And Mannock gets up for the board. Up ahead to get it to Bergey. Picks up his dribble. He's got to look for help. Finds Hawkert coming across. Hawkert bounce pass over to Mannock. Finds Kappas cutting to the bucket. And I think they're going to call goaltending. Yes, they are. So Kappas will get credit for the bucket on the goaltending call on Worth. So Husky bucket there with 2:04 remaining cuts the lead to 14. See if the Huskies can cut this down to single digits before halftime. Way out high is DeLorme with the ball and the timeout called by Devils Lake. We'll take a quick timeout as well on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. It's 37-23 back after this.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
All right, back at Wahpeton High School here. The Huskies trail the Firebirds by 14, a minute 51 to go. The Huskies looking to cut into that 14-point lead here. And Engen has to go into the backcourt to get the inbound pass.
It'd be nice if you could get this thing down to 10 by the half.
Oh, and I think Caden Hawkert's going to get whistled for the bump. Caden didn't do much, but it was right in front of the referee, so it was just enough as Caden Hawkert picks up his first personal foul.
You've got to keep your hands off. They've already made it known what they're going to call.
Both teams in a double bonus as Inget steps up to the line. First one is good. Got some entertainment coming up at halftime, Brian?
I think fourth grade boys are going to be playing at halftime.
Oh, that was a quick jump ball call, and jump ball possession arrow pointed toward the Firebirds. Caden Hockert ain't happy with that call either. I don't think Coach Ralph was either. Hockert came away with that one. Quick tie-up. Inbounds pass comes into Worth. Out high to DeLorme. 1:35 remaining. Ooh, almost intercepted by Hockert. Worth from 15 for 2.
I'm just knocking down just about everything right now.
Berge inbounds it to Manock. Brings it across with the dribble. Finds Kappas at the top of the key. Caden goes to his left. O'Neary turn around in the paint. Jumper up off the glass. Couldn't get it to fall, and a rebound underneath by Engett. This little move inside there by O'Neary, just couldn't get it to roll, Brian.
Yeah, just a good move. It's just not able to finish, and they've had some easy ones that have rolled off the basket.
Under a minute to play. O'Neary gets the miss by Meyer. 17-point lead. Huskies gotta get something here. 3-point shot by Hockert, no good. Moneri on the weak side, reverse layup, put back, no good. Fighting for his own rebound underneath, and he'll kick it out, and he'll get the foul shot as he's pushed out of bounds there. I believe that'll be on Worth. That'll be 2 on him.
Huskies just having a hard time putting some of these second shots back and some of the easy ones that are down there. But the problem is that everything is contested. Like there's no real wide open shots. Firebirds doing a good job of getting their hands up, making everything difficult, and it's being successful right now.
So Moneri misses his first free throw of the day attempt. The Huskies could use some points here before half. And the second one falls through. So Ted gets his first point of the game. And it's a 16-point lead. The shot clock is turned off, so we'll assume the Firebirds will look for the final shot.
We'll try and get a stop here.
To the other side to go. Goss back out to the top to the Delorme. Back over to Goss. 9 seconds. You can hear the crowd behind us. Shot for 3. Goss, no good. Kappas on the board with 2 seconds. Going to fire from 3/4 court, and it'll end up short. So that is going to be your halftime score. The Devils Lake Firebirds 44, the Wahpeton Huskies 24. Stay tuned for our halftime show. Coming up next here, brought to you by First Community Credit Union and OSPTI. We'll be right back after these messages on Three Borders Sports Network.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Although Digital Guru is known for computer sales and repair, did you know we also install audio and video equipment for your home or business? We install a range of security systems, including cameras and door access control. Digital Guru also offers next-generation cybersecurity, providing 24/7 monitoring and protection from today's ever-increasing cyber attacks. For more information on the services we provide, call Digital Guru or visit our website today.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. Brian Watson here in the halftime. Brought to you by OSPTI. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and of course in Breckenridge. And also our halftime is brought to you by First Community Credit Union. Check with your local FCCU on digital services, surcharge fees, ATMs, surcharge fee. Yeah, I got to say that right, Brian. Surcharge-free ATMs, mortgage loans, personal loans, and much, much more. If you use the ATM, I do, to have that fee not there anymore, that's pretty nice. So FCCU and OSPTI are halftime show sponsors. All right, it's halftime here, 40-24. Coach Ralph took the boys in, and we'll add up the totals here on scoring for Devils Lake first. Drew Hofstad started for the Devils Lake Firebirds, finishes with 4 points. 2 points for Bo Brodina, 3 points for Sam Engett coming off the bench, 4 points for DeLorme. He had a couple of field goals. And then leading the way here in double figures for Devils Lake, 13 for Oliver Worth, the 6'6 sophomore, averaging 10 points, already has 13 in the first half. And then Parker Brodina averaging 20 points for the Devils Lake Firebirds with 14. And the Firebirds already, Brian, I think with 5 3-point field goals here in the first half.
The Firebirds just doing a good job of disrupting the Huskies with their defensive pressure. And it just has the Huskies out of sync. And then on the offensive end, they do a good job of running their stuff. They know what all their options are out of their offense. Do a good job with the pick and pop to get the knockdown threes, and then with off the dribble drive into the lane, the penetration, the help comes, and they're able to find the open three on the weak side and knock some of those down as well. And then their pressure, it's not turning into steals, but they're still getting layups out of it because the Huskies are taking rush shots that are early in their offense.
Yep.
Firebirds get the rebound, kick it out, and they get layups at the other end, and that's just tough to combat. If you're going against a team with a lot of pressure, you got to make them pay, get them in a little bit of foul trouble, which they've been able to do, but they just haven't been productive enough out of the offense to get baskets.
You're watching the fourth graders from Park and Rec. Oh, and a nice play down there. My number one, what's his name?
Oh, that's Rinke down there. He's going to be a good player.
Nice play down there as he saved it on his offensive end there.
Yeah, a little Rinke down there, number one. And then a younger Steffens, number 22 in purple.
They're guarding each other.
And they're guarding each other, and both of those kids can play.
Yeah. Is that a Young Woods over there, too?
Yeah, 43 is Scout's brother. So you got a Young Woods out there. There's some players coming.
There's the fourth graders doing pretty good here as we go one end to the other. All right, let's take a look at the scoring here for the Huskies. And in the first half, the Huskies, nobody in double figures for the Huskies here with 24 points as they trail 40-24 at halftime. 7 points for Hockert and 7 points for Manock. 4 points for Trayton Mauk, 5 for Caden Kappas, and 1 for Ted Moneri. Huskies not doing so well at the free throw line either, Brian. They've missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 unofficially free throws. Yeah, so you got to make some of those. Some of them were on the front ends of a 1-on-1 too.
Well, you're going to get to the free throw line a lot the way the officials are calling it, and with the amount of pressure that the Firebirds put on, and you get there, you got to make them. That's a good way to cut into the lead. You know, if you can score when you're behind like this, if you can score with the clock stopped, that's in your favor. But you've got to be able to knock those things down.
7 of 14 is what I have unofficially here, Brian, in free throws in the first half here for the Huskies.
You want to try and be, 70, 75%, and 50% just not going to get it done here early.
So again, we've got the fourth graders out there. The varsities will be back out here for the warm-ups of the second half. I just want a quick mention before we go on break here, Brian. The Huskies, a little bit of foul trouble for Trayton Mauk. He's got 3. Riley Timian with 3. Jackson Cluton with 2. But other than that, Huskies have a couple of guys in foul trouble. So we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the second half. And that was your halftime show brought to you by OSPTI. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and Breckenridge, and First Community Credit Union. Check your local FCCU on digital services, surcharge-free ATMs, mortgage loans, personal loans, and much, much more. That's our halftime show. Once again, 40-24 in favor of the Firebirds. We'll be right back with half number 2 coming up next here on Three Borders Sports Network.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to Casasa members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin, well, Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in Casasa rewards.
Join in the celebration with your Casasa account and start earning your money back today. We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to Casasa members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin, well, Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in Casasa rewards.
Join in the celebration with your Casasa account and start earning your money back today.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent. What are you invested in? Thrive with purpose.
For 90 years, Casey's has been the place to enjoy time with family and friends, a place to meet people and share stories. Lots of memories have been made at the corner. It's the place to meet before, during, or after the game. The game is always on at Casey's on Minnesota Avenue in Breckenridge. Casey's, proud to support area high school athletics.
Although Digital Guru is known for computer sales and repair, did you know we also install audio and video equipment for your home or business? We install a range of security systems, including cameras and door access control. Digital Guru also offers next-generation cybersecurity, providing 24/7 monitoring and protection from today's ever-increasing cyber attacks. For more information on the services we provide, call Digital Guru or visit our website today.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
Welcome back to Wahpeton High School. Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson, Three Borders Sports Network. The Huskies trailing the Firebirds 40-24. The Lady Huskies victorious earlier. B-Dub and the girls victorious over the Firebirds 87-72. And Jeannie says nice win for the B-Dub and the girls. So congratulations from Jeannie.
I will take it. I appreciate that.
Jada Blado was working hard at work again, watching Three Borders Sports Network at work. She said thanks for an awesome Friday afternoon.
We like making people happy.
Yes. And the commercial for Three Borders rocks, she said.
What's that?
Our commercial for Three Borders Sports rocks, she said.
I like that.
Thanks, Jada.
We have that courtesy of
Robert Wannick.
Robert Wannick.
Yeah. Former Lady Husky, Jalen Romerine, also watching, and she sent the text during your game.
Jay out there.
And here we go, the Huskies with the possession here to start half number 2. Moneri at the free throw line, tries to go up with the jumper, and it's blocked there by Worth. Good pressure from Hockert, and the boys are on the floor, and I think Worth is going to get whistled for the foul. It does go against Worth. Over Worth with his third personal now, so he's in foul trouble here early in the second half.
Officials picking up where they left off.
It's not a negative comment.
No, they're being consistent, Joe.
Right.
I mean, you know that, and that's what I'm saying.
And I said that in the girls' game too. I said there's consistent both ways, and that's the way you want it.
And as a player, you just have to be able to adjust there as the Firebirds knock it away. A turnover by the Huskies.
So no scoring so far here in the first half. Shot from the corner for 3 by Hofstad, no good. Riley Timian battling for it, and it'll be off the hands of Worth. It'll be Husky ball. Got a busy week next week here, buddy. I know you've got a busy week too, but Three Borders Sports got a busy week.
Well, we'll have to see if the weather holds off. They're talking about another storm here on Tuesday.
And all these rescheduled games and postponed games that we've had so far this year is crazy. Check our website out for the schedule as Kappas gets it across into the front court, spins, gets to the free throw line, kicks it back to Mannock. Ethan gonna drive, puts it up off the glass, a little too strong, and a rebound underneath by Worth.
Tough angle to try and finish that one.
3-point shot, and is up and good from Worth. For the big guy, 6'6", that is 4 3-pointers for him.
Firebirds just have it clicking.
Mannock goes to the hole and puts it in for 2. He'll go to the line for the and 1.
Yeah, good spin and finish there in transition.
He'll give Mannock 9 points there as that foul is whistled against Parker Brodina. That'll be his 3rd personal. So a little bit of foul trouble starting to come here for the Firebirds. You had some of the Lady Firebirds in foul trouble as well as Mannock misses the and 1.
Well, I mean, both of these teams, both boys and girls, they bring the pressure. And if you can be aggressive with the ball on offense, you can get them into a little bit of foul trouble.
King rebounds on the weak side. Clears it out to Hawkert, now over to Kappas. Caden gets it over to the corner to Riley Timian. Out top to Mannock. He wants to penetrate drive, puts it up off the glass, draws the foul. He'll go to the line for 2. I believe that'll be on Hofstad. It is. That'll be his 3rd personal. So all of a sudden here to start the second half, Brian, 3 fouls on Hofstad, 3 on Parker Brodina, and 3 on Worth. The 2 out of the 3 top scoring players for the Firebirds have 3 fouls now.
Well, let's see if they can make the Firebirds pay for this foul trouble, get to the free throw line and start making some of these. They shot 50% in the first half. You need to make them more in the second half.
Mannock 2 for 3 in the line here in the second half now.
You have to try and make them all in the second half here.
He's got 11 points total in double figures. Averaging double-double, 14 and 16 for the Huskies. To the corner, Brodina for 3, got it. Parker Brodina got another 3. That's his 3rd of the day, 17.
Just an excellent catch and shoot there, ready to shoot before you get the ball. That's what good shooters do, and he knocks that one down.
Nice move there by Riley Timian. Couldn't get it to fall, but King on the backside puts it up, and he's fouled, I believe. That might be on Worth. Is that his 4th?
That was on Worth.
That is his 4th. He tried to block it. Well, they say it's 3 on the board. Why did I have him for 4? Is that the one that we had off earlier, too?
That might be the one that you had off.
Oh, all right.
So he's got 3.
We'll say he's got 3 then.
I was going to say, if he had 3 before that, and the way that he went up after that thing, you got to be a little more aware of the situation. And
you're correct.
I can't see him doing that with 3 fouls.
King 2 for 2. So Huskies cut the lead to 16.
Huskies in zone now in that foul trouble.
There's a takeaway there by Caden Kappas. Goes into the play and puts it up on the reverse side. 2 for Caden Kappas. He's got 7.
Good steal and finish. Huskies in a 1-2-2 or 3-2 zone, trying to take some of those 3-point shots away.
Shot goes up and in for Parker Brodina.
Yeah, that's where you can go against it, right into the middle.
Here comes Mannock all the way, coast to coast, off the right side for 2.
Huskies starting to finish here now. Now you got to get stops.
Still
in the zone.
To the other side to Goss. He'll penetrate to the baseline. He's got to kick it out top. Good movement on the ball. 3-point shot by Brodina, no good. And Jaden King pulls it down.
Good ball movement by the Firebirds. Got a wide open look there. And they've been knocking them down. Huskies dodge a bullet, then they give it right back.
Hawkert was going to zig, and Caden Kappas thought he was going to zag.
Unforced errors there.
Yep, that one didn't help. 14-point lead, and Huskies had a chance to cut her down. So over to the corner. Down low to DeLorme. Rolls off the front iron. Jaden King battles for it. He battles with Worth, and Worth goes to the ground, but I think it's going to be a foul on Jaden.
Yeah, that's the tough part in the zone, Joe. You can cover the perimeter, but on those second shots, you have to go find somebody to box out, and it can be difficult to do, and they give up the offensive board and the foul there.
So Worth at the line, 0 for 1 today, and now he's 1 for 2. 62% free throw shooter on the season.
We struggled a little bit today, giving up some second chance opportunities.
And the second one is good. The Lady Huskies scored 87, Brian, and that's pretty close to a record, ain't it?
You know, we were trying to figure that out. You know, we broke the record last year, but I can't remember if it was 84 that we scored or 88. So we'll have to do a little investigation to see where we stand.
Manock takes it strong to the hole and gets the bucket. And the Firebirds saying they were standing straight up, but the bucket counts, and that foul is going to be on Parker Brodina. Now that is 4 that I have on him, and the scoreboard agrees with me.
He was straight up. He knew that he had the 3 fouls. He's trying to go straight up there, and they call him for a little body contact.
So Manock brings the Huskies within 13. Under 14 to play.
They stay in the zone. We need to stop here again.
DeLorme floats it in and gets it right back. Out top to Parker Brodina. I'm sure that Coach Brodina is going to get him in and get him out here as soon as he can. Parker's got to be careful on this one. If I was Caden, I'd take it right to the hole against Parker Brodina. But that's just me.
He's in foul trouble.
For 3. Oh, Caden just can't buy one out there. DeLorme spins it off to Goss. To the corner, back to DeLorme for a long 3. Not afraid to pull the trigger on those long 3s are the big guys for Devil's Lake.
You know, I think the Firebirds need to start playing.
Hockert, good look. Got it!
There it is.
There he needed it. Hockert with his second 3 of the game gives him 10. It's a 10-point lead. The Huskies have cut it down to 10 with 13 to go.
Firebirds need to play a little possession game here, use some clock.
Corner, Goss for 3, good. So just that quick, the Firebirds answer with their own 3-point shot.
Yeah, good ball
movement.
13. Good ball movement there, good reversal all the way around to get the open 3.
That timeout brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance down on 2nd Avenue, downtown Wahpeton, 53-40. We'll be right back after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
All right, the Huskies cut her down to 10 here after the second half lead. And just that quick with a 3-point shot by Hockert. Then coming back and answering with their own 3 here from the Devil's Lake end, and now it's back up to 13.
Yeah, the Huskies switched to a zone, and that had the Firebirds a little bit off balance. They do a good job in that last possession of, entering it on the right side, and they bring it all the way back around to the left side on the perimeter and get the wide open 3, and able to stretch the lead back to 13.
Huskies entered play today with 2-1. Devil's Lake Firebirds come in at 2-2. Long pass goes down to Manock, and it's tipped away there. Good defensive play on the other end as Worth read that one.
Yeah, good read there, able to come over and help.
Just like playing a football safety there.
Yeah, too much air underneath that one.
Yep. To the corner. Firebirds move the ball around really well, Brian.
Yeah, that's what you got to do against the zone.
Mout comes away with it. He's up against Worth. He kind of tried to get it back behind his back there to pass, and he goes the other way as Manock swats that one out of there on a shot by Engen. Maybe that'll be the defensive thing that the Huskies need here, Brian.
Well, you might want to check that ball.
See if it's got a flat spot in it.
Might have a little bit of a dent in it.
Play by Ethan. Underneath, turnaround jumper, no good. Manock clears the boards. Shot by Hofstad was no good.
Well, you got your stop, now you need a bucket.
Good protection of the ball by Kappas on the dribble into the front court. Here comes Trayton Malk up and in, rolls it in for 2. Trayton Malk got it.
Just a good heads-up cut there, able to go to the basket and get the layup.
Ingett looks inside to DeLorme. Back inside, kick out, nice pass to Hofstad. Off the mark, but a putback on the weak side, no good on the putback shot by Brobodina. Manock comes up into the front court, hands it off to Hawkert. Hawkert for 3. He's got 3 of them, Brian, 2 in a row.
That's a good transition basket there. Just following it up, giving it to the trailer, and Hawkert knocking it down. Here comes the crowd.
Huskies trail by 10 now. I was going to say they trail by 8. But the turnaround jumper inside by DeLorme for 2.
Just got to get baskets here. Got to be productive on every possession. And then try and get some stops down here on the defensive end.
10-point lead. The Huskies are battling back, slow but sure here. 11 minutes to play. Hawkert with the quick release. He could pull up at any time outside the arc. Kappas looking for help, finds Manock into the corner.
Short in the
4
clock.
seconds. Manock, or Malk cutting to the bucket from Manock for 2.
Good heads up again. Weak side cut that time. Last time it was ball side. Weak side cut by Trayton Malk for the easy layup.
Turnaround jumper, air ball, saved underneath by DeLorme. Oh, and Caden Hawkert gets the reach foul. Whew. 8-point lead, Brian.
I was going to say, if the Firebirds turned it over there and the Huskies scored, you might have seen a timeout by Coach Rodina.
Yep. As Jackson Cluten's checking in now for Ethan Manock.
Got a line change there for the Firebirds. Get some of those kids with foul trouble off the floor.
Over on the far side there was Joel Nelson.
Huskies go back to man here.
Nelson with the ball. Travel. Turnover on the Firebirds.
Good change there. I don't know if there was a mix-up or not, but they were in man, or at least some of them were in man. We'll see if they go back to the zone on the next possession.
Hawkert looking for help. He does to Malk. Looks like Goss has got some pretty good speed too, keeping up with
does.
Malk. To the baseline. Jackson Cluten goes up too strong, and it's a rebound underneath by Gage Meyer. Boy, that would have been big. 2-point shot, no good.
Rebound there.
Turnaround jumper, no good, and a rebound by Jackson Cluten.
That was a good offensive rebound by Gage Meyer, not able to finish.
Yeah, and a big bucket here for the Huskies if they can get one here. Cluten looks for Kappas, cutting to the bucket, turnaround, nope. Cluten, and there's a reach foul as Cluten was going up for 2.
Yeah, I think Caden would have liked to see Cluten go to the basket on that.
Yep.
He kind of gave it back to him. He should have been coming down the lane.
Yep.
And wouldn't have been able to go up and finish.
Second foul on Ingett on the reach. Going to bring up Jackson Cluten to the line. Jackson's first time at the line today. And just off the front iron.
It'll be up there to make him. Got a lane violation here, so he'll get
Gets it again?
Yeah, he'll get that one replaced. Lane violation there on Joel Nelson.
Oh, rims it out anyway.
Halfway down and out.
As Manock checks in now for King.
Now Manock goes back here. Huskies might bring some full court pressure after this free throw if it goes in. Got the guards up. That usually means pressure coming.
That one rolls out. 0 for 2 from the line. To the corner. 3-point shot up by Brobodina. Battle for the board. Coming away with it out of that was Manock. Getting the Huskies with another chance to cut. Hawkert off the rim. Cluten goes up high, and it's off the hands of the Firebirds, and
that is
Coach Ralph asking for help. He's asking for help from the near side referee, and he shakes his head no.
Joel Nelson on the inside there. His hands were going forward and going towards the stage, and that ball goes that way.
I agree, Brian. Coach Ralph agreed with us up here, too. Into the paint, jumper from the left elbow, up and good by Bobo Dina, his 4th point of the day.
That decision down there was a tough one, and now going to call a foul away from the ball on Trayton Mount.
Not what the Huskies needed there.
I didn't see the contact.
I didn't either. I was watching the inbound.
Called him for a push or a hold, maybe. And now the ball will go on the side, as that's where the foul was committed.
So Trayton Mount goes to the bench with 4 fouls. Riley Timian checks in for him. The Huskies trail by 10 again. Coach Ralph still asking for explanations.
Official says it was a push-off.
Inbound pass to Goss.
Huskies back in zone.
As Hawkert knocks it out of bounds. Shot clock at 27. Game clock at just under 9. DeLorme checks back in now for the Firebirds along with Worth. So the 2 big guys back in, 6'5", 6'6", respectively. Engett to inbound in front of the Firebird bench. Comes way across here to the near side to Bo Brodina. Kick out. 3-point shot. Good. On the outside by Goss, his 2nd one.
Yeah, good knockdown there by Goss. Again, hands and feet ready to go.
Kappas guarded out top by Goss. He just got the 3-pointer. Cluton turns around, looks for help. Finds Caden Hawkert. Bounce pass goes down low, intended for Mannock. And it's going to be off Mannock's hands.
Yeah, needed one more dribble there.
Yep.
We'll get a timeout here, I think.
We are going to get a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. The Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard at 60-47 on Three Borders Sports Network. We'll be right back.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Doubleheader day here on Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. Brian Watson here on game number 2 with me. He coached the Lady Huskies to a victory in game number 1, 87-72. So congratulations today, Lady Huskies, finishing up 2023 4-0. How about that?
Kind of nice to go into the new year undefeated. We got a couple of tough games coming here next week.
Yeah, you do. We'll talk about those here coming up on Three Borders Sports Network, what we got coming and what you got coming. In fact, why don't we do it right now? You got Cheyenne coming up on Tuesday, B-Dub. We'll have the Cheyenne boys here on Tuesday night. We'll also have, they put the, tried to make a hurry up there. We'll get back to the schedule later, folks. We got a busy week next week on Three Borders. There's a drag on the foot, foul or a travel call, a turnover.
The Firebirds took a little bit too long in the timeout. Fisher put the ball on the floor and started his count, and then they end up turning it over.
Comes Mannock, left to right-handed dribble, puts up with the left-handed shot, no good. Jackson Cluton on the reach, and he knew it right away. Jackson Cluton picking up his 3rd personal. Getting the Huskies cut her down, Brian, to 8 at one point, and just can't cut into it any more than that.
Just can't get over the hump.
There's still 8 minutes to play, so there's still plenty of time to make that run.
Still in the zone.
Almost off the hands of Engett on the far side. Now to Goss out top between the circles, near side to DeLorme, back out over to Worth, back to the near side now, goes to Brodina. That's Bo Brodina. Spin, whistle, travel, no, timeout.
Timeout.
We'll just keep it here, B-Dub, or you want to take a quick one?
That's fine.
All right, we'll keep it here. Again, let's talk about the schedule.
That schedule.
Yep. 60-47 on that timeout, brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and the crew on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton, where the customer service is #1 with them. All right, on Tuesday next week, the Breckenridge boys are at home against Morris. Tuesday of next week, we'll have the Wahpeton boys against Cheyenne right here. Then on Wednesday, our coaches show resumes after the new year here. We'll be live from the City Brew. And then on Thursday, maybe you'll be there as well. I'll be at the Breck girls game as they take on Frazee. And then on Friday, I think something's changed here. You guys got a game on Friday too, don't you?
Yeah, we are Friday on the Friday the 6th. We have Shanley makeup game.
As Hawker got popped in the nose on the elbow, and no call as Hawker's going to go to the bench with a bloody nose. So yeah, your Friday schedule has changed, so I got to print a new one to bring up here. But then also on Friday, the Breckenridge boys will take on Esco in Breckenridge. So another doubleheader on Friday. Hawker went to the bench and came right back in.
Surprised they didn't make him go out.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. There's a whistle and a foul. Arm shove there, I believe, by Goss.
Now,
who made that last bucket there for Devil's Lake? Did you see that?
I was not sure, Joe. I was too busy. I was into the music.
I messed up. So I missed that bucket. So I'll be 2 points short somewhere.
House of Pain was playing. I was jumping around.
Kappas' first free throw falls through. Yeah, I was trying to figure out my schedule here for next week. I know I got busy on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I was thinking you're going to be with me on Friday, but you
we'll be
got a
busy.
makeup game.
We'll be busy.
And that one falls through for Kappas. So Caden with 9 points. I'm sure Mary and family are watching. Grandma Kappas. Shot up for 3, no good. And a rebound by Cluton.
Start to play with a little more urgency here.
Kappas gets it ahead to Manock. Now back to Caden. 7:13 remains. 16 on the shot clock. Whistle and a foul is going to be whistled against DeLorme. I believe that's just his second one. It's going to send Riley Timian to line. It is 2 on him. Riley Timian to the line. Riley hasn't scored yet today, Brian, so he's looking for his first bucket.
See if he can knock these down here. The front end.
Just off the mark.
Huskies having a tough goal from the free throw line.
They sure are. 49-62. 7 minutes to go.
Oh, that's an offensive foul.
That's the second time he's done it. Let's see if they say it should be on Worth. It was. Now that I've got 4. Let's see if I'm right. It is 4 on him.
Yeah, just a little bit too much elbow there on the triple threat. And the officials call the offensive foul.
Looks like Gage Meyer going to come in for Worth with less than 7 to go. Cluton checks out as Trayton Mount comes back in. Jaden King in for the Huskies as well. King gets the inbound pass. And they clear it out to Caden Kappas. That's what a good point guard can do for you. You just clear out everybody and let him bring the ball up himself. Malk looking for help, and they just couldn't quite get it over to somebody.
Yeah, I just felt too much pressure and then ended up just throwing it away there.
Huskies kind of in a 1-2-2 there as King intercepts that one.
Good help there by the big lefty.
Hawker for another 3. That one's short. And a rebound underneath there by Bo Brodina. Clear it out. Pass goes up ahead. Shot off the glass by Meyer. No good. Jump ball. Possession arrow to the Firebirds. Yep, busy week. Busy January coming, Brian. Everybody's going to be busy with all the the postponements we had in December.
Yeah, there's a lot of games to be made up on both sides of the river, and they're going to kind of stack up against each other here, and we'll try and get them all in if we can.
Inbound pass is Caden Kappas.
A hold on Kappas.
Reaches from behind her. So that'll be second foul on Caden Kappas. Huskies still trailing by 13. Not out of it yet. 6:11 remains.
Well, definitely still within reach here, but got to be productive on both ends of the floor.
Yep. Inbound pass. Kick out for an open look at a three. A little bit too long, and Manock gets out rebounded there underneath, and pass goes down underneath to Gage Meyer for his first bucket of the day.
Devils Lake doing a good job there, winning the 50-50 battle, getting that ball, that loose ball, that long rebound, putting it back in for a second chance point.
Devils Lake getting into it with a 15-point lead. Campus kicks it back to Hockert. Hockert goes around, and they're kicked out from behind. Pass goes up ahead to Gage Meyer. Too strong. Rebound by Manock. He'll get it up to Hockert. Hockert is going to take it to the hole. No good. And Hofstad on the rebound. Huskies just can't buy one right now. And the takeaway there is everybody's ends up on the floor. Everybody looks fine.
Into a basketball game and a rugby match broke
I
out.
guess.
Bit of a scrum there.
And that foul's going to go against Jaden King. That should be his second personal. Huskies with just 6 team fouls here, and the Firebirds with 9. So the next foul, the Huskies will be in the double bonus.
Man to man here.
Pass goes into the hands of the Huskies, and Manock comes the other way with it.
Good cut.
Malk puts it up, not quite. And almost a steal from behind by Jaden King.
Yeah, Malk is so quick, good backdoor cut, just not able to finish.
64-49, 4:59 remains, excuse me. Hofstad brings it into the front court for the Firebirds.
He's back in zone again.
Long three, nothing but net for DeLorme.
He can certainly shoot it.
Ain't afraid to shoot for them big guys from out deep. As Campus brings it into the front court on the fast break, but nothing there. Again, Devils Lake getting fired up, leading by 18 now, the biggest lead of the second half. Hockert for three. Halfway down and comes out.
Yeah, just a lid on it for the Huskies here.
Ross goes up ahead to DeLorme. Little underhand pass over to Meyer. Turnaround jumper off the glass, no good. Manock out wrestles Parker Bodina for the rebound. It'll be off of the Firebirds. It'll be Husky ball.
Firebirds kind of getting in that area where they're a little loosey-goosey, up 18.
We approach the 4-minute mark. Off to Kappas. Now back to Manock off his knees, and out of bounds it goes, and it'll stay with the Huskies.
Got to finish this thing out. See if we can just cut into it a little bit. Long season. Work on some things here in the last 4 minutes of this one.
Kappas goes out deep to Hockert. He's going to try the right side of the paint, and he's fouled from behind by Gage Meyer. What's the schedule now? Your Lady Huskies got the weekend off, or are you going to put them to work one of these days?
We're scheduled right now we play on Tuesday, so right now we're scheduled to practice on Sunday.
Okay.
Get a full day of practice in on Sunday, and then, you know, a short pregame practice on Monday.
So Hockert steps up to the line. Caden unofficially with 13, looking for 14 and got it. Lady Huskies pretty healthy, you feel? Pretty happy? I mean, other than Hallie Miller, we wish her well. We also wish the DeVries family well.
I mean, we missed both those girls today. I mean, we knew we were going to need them, and you kind of saw it a little bit with some of the turnovers that we had at the end of the half and sort of late in that game. We could have used Leah and Hallie today for sure to relieve some of that pressure.
Out top, the Firebirds working it around the perimeter and now burning off some shot clock. 3-point shot from the side by Hofstad, no good, but Firebirds retain control. Another 3-point shot. DeLorme Off the front iron, put back no good by Bodina. And again, keeping the possession of the ball, Brian. Big defensive possessions for the Huskies didn't work their way.
Yeah, just tough to get rebounds out of that zone. You have to really go after them.
Turnaround jumper by Hofstad is good. So 4 chances, and they finally get the one to go in.
Devils Lake just keeps right on rolling. They have a good shooting night here.
Hockey picks up the dribble, looks for Manock. Under 3 to play. Manock drives, puts it up, off balance, no good. And a rebound underneath by Delorme.
Just never got his shoulders square to the basket. His shoulders are towards the stage there. You got to turn your shoulders and go finish.
Goss, bounce pass out to Delorme. Little 15-footer from the side, halfway down and out. Timian up ahead to Trayton Malk. Trayton going to try and get it up for the layup. Rolls off the opposite side. Can't even get the layup to go.
And that is the definition of the night for the Huskies.
It sure is. As Coach Ralph just put his head in his hands on that one. Don't blame him. Delorme. We're approaching the 2-minute mark here. 3-point shot by Parker Brodina is good. What else is new for Parker Brodina there, Coach? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them today.
And it just seems like everything is going down for Devils Lake and nothing will go in for the Huskies.
Trade Malk over to Manock. As Manock with a little fake there, caught Gage Meyer up in the air, and Gage came down on top of Manock, so it'll be a foul on Gage. 2 fouls on him.
Manock kind of lost that one. That helped him out. That kept Meyer off balance.
Coach Brodina and the Firebirds sending in 5 fresh bodies. As Manock misses the first. Caden Kapp is going to check in now for Cluton. Also in for the Huskies here is going to be Braden Steffens, 5'10" freshman for the Huskies. The free throw is good by Manock.
Braden going to be a good basketball player in this program.
Yeah, his little brother without at halftime playing.
Yeah.
See if we can get Josh Deckert in for the Firebirds. Joel Nelson back in again. Turnaround jumper off the glass by Deckert, no good. Let's see who else is in for him. Brett Mertens, there's another familiar name from Devils Lake. A Mertens in the floor.
Can't believe there's a Mertens on the Devils Lake roster.
Steffens for 3, no good, and a rebound underneath by Cole Toso. Looks like Cooper Klosterman set to check in too as well, and that one's going to go off the hands, and there goes Hockert for 2. Hockert getting a late bucket.
Good finish on the fast break. Play it out.
Braden Steffens with the reach, and they're going to get him for the foul as Tyler Goss was bringing it up.
That is a tough one there. That's pretty good D there by Steffens.
Cooper Klosterman, 6'4" junior, getting his first varsity action tonight. And also coming in here from the other side is Nick Langenwalter, 5'11" junior.
Malk going to come back in.
Malk coming back in.
Cap is going to go out, and Hockert going to go out.
You don't want anybody to get hurt now. Trailing by 19. 55 seconds remains at the line. Tyler Goss. It's off the mark, and Riley Timian with the rebound. Trayton Malk gets 2 guys up in the air. There's Cooper Klosterman trying to take one. A little bit short. And a rebound underneath.
Yeah, Trayton probably should have shot that one. He had a wide open shot after the fake.
Yep. 72-53. Shot goes up. No good. Goss brings it out. Shot goes up for 3 and good. Brett Mertens, there you go. Another Mertens into the scorebook.
The 3s are contagious, Joe.
Shot clock is turned off. We're down to 11 seconds. Braden Steffens, nice pass over to Cooper. Cooper turns around, tries to find help. Gets it into Malk's hands. 2 seconds. Got to put it up. Braden for 3. Off the mark. And that's going to be your final score. Huskies fall to the Firebirds, 75-53, your final score. We'll be right back with our post-game show coming up next from Red River Grain and Amanda Frederick and State Farm Insurance. For Brian Watson, I'm Joe Schreiner. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
It feels like you're at a bigger university. Right now I won't have any debt, and I might even gain a little extra money through scholarships. There's so many job opportunities. My name is Emily, and I'm here for my future.
I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. For sure, I'll look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
With each new season, farming looks and feels a little different than it did the year before. But no matter what each growing season brings, it starts with high-quality seed. For 4 generations, Thunder Seed has combined extensive experience in genetics with the latest innovations and technologies to provide corn and soybean product we proudly plant in our own fields. And just as we approach each relationship with our customers as a partnership, our growth and innovations are a product of a partnership among a strong group of generational family farms. The result is product that is proven to bring great emergence, exceptional yields, outstanding agronomics, and most importantly, significant profitability. The way we do business is deeply rooted in the rural values that make farming such a rewarding way of life. And like you, we set ambitious goals for operation to be first in leading-edge agronomy, first in seed development, and most importantly, first in customer service and loyalty. Thunder Seed, first in the field.
At the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Welcome back to Wahpeton, North Dakota. Husky Gymnasium here. Game 2 of our doubleheader today. The Lady Huskies victorious 87-72 in their first game, or in the first game here on Three Borders Sports earlier this afternoon. In game number 2, the Husky boys fall to Devils Lake 75-53. Our postgame brought to you by Red River Grain. Check out our webpage at redrivergrain.com for the latest in ag marketing news and markets. Red River Grain. And Amanda Frederick and State Farm Insurance, licensors in North Dakota and Minnesota for auto, home, renters, business, and life insurance. Amanda Frederick, State Farm Insurance postgame show. Again, the Huskies fall 75-53. B-Dub just kind of looking at the scoring quickly here for Devils Lake. 6 points for Hofstad, 6 points for Brady Goss, 2 points for Gage Meyer, 4 points for Bo Brodina, 3 points for Sam Agate. Just missing double figures was Wiley Delorme with 9. Double figures for the Devils Lake Firebirds, Oliver Worth with 18, the 6'6 sophomore. And also finishing and leading and scoring unofficially for Devils Lake with 22 points was Parker Brodina. He averages 20. He got 22 tonight. So
Yeah, I mean, the pressure was just a little bit too much for the Huskies tonight, and then you top that off with some hot shooting from behind the three-point arc by the Firebirds, and just a little bit of everybody, just spotting up out there. They have good shooters, the hands and feet ready to go, and they move the ball really well on offense. And the Firebirds just had it clicking on both ends of the floor. When you can apply that type of defensive pressure, and then you can make some outside shots, it all goes together. And it turns out for a win for the Devils Lake Firebirds today.
Taking a look at the scoring for the Wahpeton Huskies, 9 points for Caden Campus, 8 points for Trayton Malk. He got in foul trouble early in the second half, actually. And then finishing with 2 points was Jaden King on a couple of free throws. Ted Moneri had a free throw in the first half with 1 point. And leading scoring for the Wahpeton Huskies with 17 points was Ethan Manock. And right behind him was Caden Hawkert with 16. He had 2 3-point field goals. B-Dub, one other note I want to make here. The Huskies finished it with 2 3-point field goals. The Devils Lake Firebirds unofficially with 11.
Yeah, I mean, that's the difference, Joe. The Huskies need to make some shots from behind the three-point line. You got Campus and you got Hawkert that can knock those down. And when you don't have that weapon, it's tough to put points on the board. But hats off to the Firebirds. They took that away from the Huskies. They got them out of sync with their full court pressure. And I don't know, it's just you just have to try and adapt from it. We always say, hey, you got to learn from each game, whether you win it or lose it. So the Huskies will certainly take this and try and learn from it, make some adjustments, and move on through the season. It's a long season. And so, you want to win as many as you can, but really you want to be able to play and have everything going at the end of the season. So, learn from each game, and hopefully, come late February, early March, you're playing really good basketball.
So that's what the Huskies are hoping for here going into 2023. Next Tuesday night, they take on Cheyenne right here at home. We'll have that game right here on Three Borders Sports Network. Brian will be up in Cheyenne with the Lady Huskies, weather permitting, of course. We hope there's no more postponements for the rest of the year. That'd be kind of cool. And then Devils Lake, their next game is going to be at home at Devils Lake against West Fargo Horace. I want to thank all of our sponsors: Hornstein Family Chiropractic, Miller & Associates, Thrivent Financial, Farmers Union Insurance, OSPTI, First Community Credit Union, Carlson Family Insurance, Red River Grain, Amanda Frederick, and State Farm Insurance, Wahpeton Deli, Wahpeton Daily News, Red River Human Services, Condell Innovation, Thunder Seed and Matt Bone. I saw Matt here earlier today. Red River Communications, Giant Seeds and Snacks, also our Coaches Show sponsor. All Seasons Car Wash. That's kind of been tough to have the car wash here when it's been below zero so much. All Seasons Car Wash, Interstate Engineering, Three Rivers Crisis Center, Bold Print, Advanced Machine and Design. We forgot to do his today, I think, didn't we? Did you do it?
Boys game, no.
Oh, that's right, the boys game. Okay, so Advanced Machine and Design. We've got commercials for him, too, as well. Digital Guru, North Dakota State College of Science, Bell Bank of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, Gripper Sports, as always, Gripper and Tyler down on Dakota Avenue, Casey's Bar and Grill, Red River Valley Western Railroad, and Optimum Rehab. Gonna wrap it up?
Yeah, I think so.
Happy New Year.
I'm hungry, Joe.
Are you?
Yeah.
Popcorn didn't do it?
No, popcorn didn't do it. I had a bit of a workout on the sidelines there.
Yeah, you did. Burned off some calories, did you?
Yeah, I burned off a few calories, worked up an appetite. So.
Oh yeah, we got to thank Essentia Health too. They're on there. Did I say them on my list? I don't know if I did. But
you can say them now.
I'll say Essentia Health again. So, if I didn't say it earlier. All right, Brian. I think both of you and I, and along with Raleigh and Julie, we want to wish everybody a happy, safe New Year. And thanks for making 2022 a successful year for Three Borders Sports Network. We also want to wish Hallie Miller a quick recovery from her illness. So, Hallie, get well soon. We'll see you soon, we hope, on the court. And also to the DeVries family for the things they're going through right now. So, our thoughts and prayers go out to the DeVries family. So, all right.
Been a good day, Joe.
Happy New Year, everybody. The Huskies split. The Lady Huskies victorious 87-72. The Husky boys fall by the score. Oh, I forgot it now, Brian. I had it right here in front of me. 75-53. So there's your final score. We'll see you on Tuesday. Raleigh will have the Breck boys game. I'll have the Wahpeton boys here from Husky Gymnasium against Cheyenne on Tuesday night around 7:15. For Brian Watson, I'm Joe Schreiner. Happy New Year, everybody. Stay safe. We'll see you next time.